Okay. Mm-mm-mm. I don't know if this is working. Du- Okay. So I'm not quite sure if my live is working because there has been some like disruptions on my connection, but there is quite a few things happening with Eurovision, and like there's this. I'm gonna turn this stupid thing up. There is a baby lasagna drama going on, guys, and like I don't really have time to make a video, so I'm just gonna do a live. I don't actually kind of like don't mind if people are tuning in or not. Hello, hello, hello. But I just would like to know what's happening because this is a bit weird coming from Baby Lasagna. Like he would have been the last person that I would ever think, I would have ever thought that would come up with such a statement. In case you are not familiar with the context, Baby Lasagna today apparently made an interview, gave an interview after 3 months, and now we are hearing things from the runner-up of Eurovision 2024, almost saying really nasty things about the Greek contestant Marina Satti and also the Irish contestant, I was going to say Baby Lasagna, Bambi Thug. So there's a lot going on. So most of my friends have been telling me, and yes, I know the lighting is terrible, but this is a temporary space. um, the plot thickens. Like there have been some really interesting, weird comments about what's happening, and Baby Lasagna apparently said they yelled like an angry dog. The Croatian representative talks about Eurovision 2024 and all events that took place backstage. Now, this is an article from Eurovision Fun. Um, and I like these guys. I know these guys. And this seems a bit legit, but at the same time, I am kind of like a bit suspicious as to the credibility of this. That interview was from last month, but someone translated it today. Okay. Um, well, that's also a bit fishy, isn't it? Because if it was out last month, someone would have translated it earlier in the game. It just makes me feel a little bit like discombobulated, like confused, because Baby Lasagna is kind of like the unofficial winner of the season. Like he is the carrier of the season, and everything that he says holds power. And this actually kind of like it gives me pause because this interview is like nowhere to be seen. So like all four of you, I'm asking you, like, do you have a link to this interview? Because like some of my fellow YouTubers also would like to have access to it because this is big deal. This is big deal. What's happening? Okay. In case you also didn't know, Joost, the Dutch representative, was pleaded unguilty yesterday, and all of these are happening at the moment. So I'm a little bit confused. But if you know anything, please let me know. Okay. Yes, Milan, please do. Okay, let's do this because I think like it's quite late. And I don't think like not so many people will be able to tune in, but like the whole Baby Lasagna thing is a little worrying. So like I will release this video without editing or without doing anything on it, so that maybe we can like demystify this thing. Hello, Eurovision Scott. Hello. I'm just trying to like find a way to create communication because like right now there's a lot Lasagna. And first of all, Bambi, that I know wasn't okay with Israel, and all of them were being silenced. Guess why? Yeah, I mean, Bambi Thug was very vocal about not liking Israel. Let me just do this. Milan, can you comment? Like, can you leave a comment in this chat? I think I can see. This is my first time doing a YouTube live. Can you actually understand this? I've been on YouTube for the last 4 years, but this is my first time doing a live. Maybe second or third, but like in my living room, quite new. Okay, Milan, send it to me on Instagram. But if you can also leave a comment here, that would be great. Okay, Bartek says Moroccan oil, the company owned by, yeah. We know that. We know the whole Moroccan oil situation, and we also know that. Well, does it though? Yes, it does, because they're. I just answered my own question. It does, because like they are the main sponsors. But what's happening here is a little different. We have a runner-up breaking silence after many months, saying something that contradicts what we thought he would say. I mean, unfortunately, guys, whether you like it or not, this year the whole Eurovision was about pro-Israel or anti-Israel. So there were like two sides. And Baby Lasagna never said anything about this dilemma. Okay, so let's go through what actually surfaced today. And I'm receiving a lot of messages on Instagram, but I can see like only 10 people watching right now. I don't think this algorithm is real. As you can see, I am an old man. Okay. Old man. Okay. Okay, Milan, when you've sent the link to me, please let me know. Okay. Levianity says Baby Lasagna never said he supported Israel. He just said his experience was good with their team. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, why do we want to make it like a political statement? Like, if you have a good experience with a delegation within the context of the competition, then why do we need to put political connotations on top of it? That's perfect. I mean, to me, that's great. I think when it comes to Eurovision, we have to also understand that if you support an act, that doesn't necessarily give away everything that you believe in about politics and your worldview, because like I mean, Eurovision is, to be honest, not that serious when it comes to war. Like, come on, guys. You would never know what I think coming from my perspective towards Eurovision and Eurovision acts. But then again, like some people take it like super seriously and personally, and it gives me pause, because this whole thing about Eurovision this year has polarized people to a point where everyone needs to have an opinion. You know, you support a certain country, and that comes with the territory. Like, you support a political narrative, and then you are being put in that box. And this goes in many ways. This is not just about Israel. Like, I'm Turkish, and I have seen many instances where I had to fight against certain perspectives because I supported certain countries, you know? And you have no idea how much I fought about this since 2021. Like, it's crazy to me. The main problem is the fact that he was literally making fun of Bambi's breakdown. So let's talk about that. Bambi Thug had a breakdown. And I think I know what exactly you're talking about. Eurovision Fun says Baby Lasagna talked about Bambi Thug from Ireland and stated that he believes that they would not have had such a positive result if they did not have this excessive staging. This is a quote. When the results were announced in the finals and the hosts were about to declare the winner between me and Nemo, Bambi started shouting Nemo, Nemo, Nemo in response. The Serbian delegation shouted Marco, 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 Baby Lasagna. It really made me laugh, says Marco from Baby Lasagna. They are just something special. I think they succeeded in the competition because the performance was excellently produced. I listen to songs in this style and have no problem with it, but their song, it just isn't it. Okay, do you see what's happening here right now? Allegedly, right now, what we are seeing is that Baby Lasagna is saying that Bambi Thug's song is not their style, his style. I'm just going to open this window. That's a big statement, y'all. Like, if this is real, wow. I mean, what the fuck is going on? Okay. Yeah. I mean, this is also interesting because like we're talking about this for the first time after such a long time. Like, why would Marco need to come out about this? I do think that I have like Milan, judging from your surname, are you from like wait, what's happening? Sour grapes. Sour grapes. Are you from Croatia, Milan? Because I think you would be a little bit more capable of giving us a better context. Like, Baby Lasagna is doing really well. Like, he doesn't really need to come out saying all of these things against very popular names like Bambi Thug and Marina Satti and say actually such um, judgy stuff. I mean, what do you think? Someone says that Baby Lasagna had said this a long time ago, but it's just now being resurfaced. Okay, well, if that's the case, then I'm not quite sure. Okay, let's carry on reading. Okay, so apparently Marco carries on saying, I don't know why Bambi, Marina, and Nemo were so upset with the Israel delegation. Interesting. You know what? I will change this. Guys, wait. You know what I'll do? Okay, sorry guys, I just have to make sure that this is up to date. Okay, I think the name is a little bit more explicit right now. Okay. Connor, I don't really know what you say about what you mean about sour grapes. Is that a saying? I'm bilingual. Laurie, hey, I hope the changes the EBU has made in the organization will help some of this. Delegations and artists have responsibilities too. Bambi's song wasn't. Okay, well, I mean, I respect that. I mean, the staging was amazing. I think the song, to me, I love the song. I mean, I like that genre. I like that kind of like synthy rock, gothy stuff. But it's just because I'm weird, so I wouldn't really take myself seriously in that way. Milan, you are Serbian, okay, but you understand everything from the interview. The whole in. Okay. I mean, I would have thought um, the comment about Israel would be. I mean, guys, okay, it's 15 or okay, 16 of us now. Look, I'm doing amazing. 17.6K subscribers, and now we have 15 people tuning in. Wild. But then again, I think everyone's on holidays and stuff, so I'm not blaming you. It's also quite late, but I was bored and I wanted to do this because I will leave this on the internet so that people can watch it. What I want to say, Joost from the Netherlands was pleaded unguilty yesterday, yeah? Which means that what he did at Eurovision was not enough for him to be disqualified. No matter what side you're on, this has been a decision made by a judge, made by the police, like a legal authority. And then a day afterwards, we hear this from Baby Lasagna, and he says things about, and I quote, wait, where was it? Okay, let me find it because I just said it. Oh, yeah. And then a day after Jost's redemption, Marco of Baby Lasagna says, I don't know why Bambi Thug, Marina, and Nemo were so upset with the Israel delegation. The Israel delegation was not a nuisance at all, at least from what I saw. And regarding Bambi's claim that they film her, there are cameras everywhere and everyone is taking pictures of everyone. It just amused me that she shouted about peace and love while behaving with anger and frustration. So this is something to think about, y'all. Like, what do you think about what I just said? Like, this is not my comment. This is a comment from allegedly, allegedly from the runner-up. And also, feel free to debunk this because I know some of my YouTuber friends have been telling me that it's fake. But I'm seeing this interview just before me, and I think Milan, you sent me the link, didn't you? But I cannot really tune in to Instagram now. Okay. Let's read what you have to say. Okay. Mohammed Ozan says, I don't think there's anything wrong with what Marco said. Yeah, they all should have minded their own businesses instead of Bambi crying over when Israel passed the semi-finals. I mean, that's a point. That's a legit point, to be honest. Baby Lasagna comes across very reasonable in what he said. How are emotions going to be? Oh, that's a good prompt, Laurie. Eurovision 2025. I think before Eurovision 2025, we have to kind of like think about, okay, whether this interview is legit. It is 16 of us. It's a bit of a joke. It's 16 of us. Who can verify this? Again, Milan, I think you sent me an Instagram message, but I cannot tune out and tune in on my Instagram on my laptop. Can you please send a link here? Do you think you can do that? Like, do we have like a voice recording? Do we have a video recording of him saying these things? Because right now I just feel incredibly conflicted. And in the meantime, I'll sing for you. This year, like on Eurovision, was wild, guys. Like, I don't know if any of you were there or even in the press center. I hope you were not in the press center because that was a bloodbath. So many nasty people. And yeah, like there's a dark side to Eurovision. Like I have seen it this year. There is a bit of a dark side to Eurovision, and it's a bit interesting. I feel like Adele at his English. I feel like Adele when she did that live. I'm like, ooh, I gotta follow. Well, please do follow me because it's like it's 14 of you at the moment, so I think I need more followers. And now it's. Do you think next year will be similar? I think it will be similar. This war will not end anytime soon, which is sad. But we have to start like new narratives. Like we have to start new conversations and like people who do like YouTube videos and like content and stuff like that, like myself, I think we need to understand what we do a little bit more and our responsibility by establishing and starting conversations. Like this is not a fun job anymore. Like I'm always very careful about what I'm saying because I don't want to polarize people. Look at Marco's story. Babe, I cannot tune out from this. If I do, I will lose you. And right now it's 15 of us. We have a lot of people, so I don't want to lose you. But well, I'm not quite sure, Laurie, because this year has been incredibly you know, like when you see people's true colors. But when I say people, I say people who hold the power. I'm not going to say more because I don't want to get cancelled. I want to come to Switzerland and enjoy Eurovision. Switzerland is very expensive, more than Sweden. I would have to send my firstborn. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't even know if I want to do press next year. Should I apply for press next year after all that's happened to me? Are you guys familiar with what happened to me at the press center? Did you watch everything? Or is this like a new audience? I'm just reading your comments. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, like in 2021, after the pandemic, it was amazing. It was like the best time ever. And like we all came together for music, like united by music. And I think back in the day, the slogan was "Open up," and we did open up, and then we got closed down, y'all, big time. Okay, so what really happened, and this is actually the first time that I'm talking about this. What really happened was that me and my co-YouTubers, which by the way, let me close this. Um, if you know the amazing YouTubers that I collaborate, we don't produce the same content. Like we have different views, and that's why I love them, because like we respect one another and we have our reasons to whether wanting to react to certain countries or not. And like we may clash and we may not do the same things, but we respect one another. And as a Middle Eastern person who is Turkish and who is coming from a very problematic geography, um, I had a different view than my peers. So at the press center, we did complete different things, but what we did was to document our reactions. Now, interestingly, me and another and also like probably one of the biggest YouTubers, Noosh, we got disqualified because we were told that we broke rules. Now, I don't want to get into this any further because it was a very stressful season for all of us. But we we kind of like started a conversation with the EBU, and it was very heartbreaking because what we do is reactions, and in such a stressful year like this, we were hoping that we could contribute to diversity, but it was really sad that we couldn't carry on doing that. How do you feel about fan media having a code of conduct, meaning if it's okay for EBU? Here's the thing. I think after last year and everything that happened, I am expecting some sort of reorganizations as to how fan media is involved. Um, I think not many of my peers will like this when I say, but I think there will be a bit of a separation between mass media and like televised corporate media and fan media. And it kind of like makes me feel maybe it's needed, because when you're in one room doing the same thing, thinking that you can do the same thing and stream live and do stuff without any distinction, then is it, like, for example, my fault to just get excited and document my journey? Um, Fan media needs to be involved. I think we contribute a lot to the excitement. Some people out there don't like us, but I think I would like us if I wasn't doing this, because I think we just like contribute to the people enjoying Eurovision. Yes, there was a lot of panic mode, unfortunately, that created a lot of drama. Someone says that Baby Lasagna was silenced because people knew that he would win, and he didn't win because of certain calculations. This is Twitter, by the way, not here. What? Oh, but this happens every single year with runner-ups, doesn't it? Thank you, Mohammed, so much. Okay, let me do this thing. Where is the hashtag? Baby lasagna. Oops. I'm just doing a tweet, guys. Sorry. Please write down your comments and your questions. If you want to ask anything about my experience at Eurovision, I'm happy to answer. Okay. I mean, like, to each their own. I quite liked Baby Lasagna this year. I quite liked because I thought that he would be this sort of like redemption to Kärja from last year. But obviously, like musically or vocally, it's not like the best song. Like compared to France, Bartek, like you said, obviously, not a chance. Well, I will be singing at a lot of pre parties this year because I did Copenhagen like last May, and it was amazing. I shared the stage with so many incredible names. Like I was next to Kaino, I was next to Sheldon Riley. We were having champagne. Like I had the best time of my life. So like I'm not doing Eurovision this year, but I wouldn't be surprised if something happened in 3 years. If it happens, you have to save this video. We need some Middle Eastern influences back. I would love to see Dana International at some point, but in this atmosphere, I don't know what's happening. I loved seeing Sertab from Turkey in May, like last time. It was amazing, even if she couldn't really sing that well. Yeah. Eurovision YouTubers are very important for your. I agree. I mean, it's like we're all fans at the end of the day. Like there is nothing different between like you guys and us. Like we are just a bit more restless, and I guess maybe we have more time to be in front of the camera, and maybe are more interested in putting ourselves out there. Did you see this video of me dancing with Ladaniva from Armenia, and someone took that video on Reddit and made it a very nasty thread saying that a Turkish guy is dancing with the Armenian representative. Was this all calculated? And I was like, what calculated? Can an Armenian and a Turkish not dance on stage? Like, if you type my name, Oz Ladaniva dance, you will see that Reddit thread, which was so weird. Like people don't really get what Eurovision stands for, do they? Poland should focus first on getting. You guys really need to do that. I mean, you need to do that for yourselves first because you've been chanting his name for the last 2-3 years. I didn't eat any calamari, so Mohammed, you should be on YouTube and speak up. We need people like you. Yeah, it was a bit weird to see all of those comments about me. Well, I mean, like to be not really about me because I don't really care because what I did was what I did. Well, I danced really well. That being said, I was dancing really well, so no one actually could come for me. But yeah, this whole like Turkish, Armenian, like whatever, Israeli, Greek tags. I'm a little tired of that. They're not doing the job for me. Okay, I'm gonna wrap up because it's been like 40 minutes so far. But if there is like any last questions, wait. Okay, I've got the link, by the way. So, I'll have to like go through this and like verify, but the whole thing about baby lasagna seems a bit legit. But I don't know. I still don't know. I want to. I just don't. If you if you have any kind of like worries about getting cancelled, don't do it because you have no idea the amount of cancellation that you may get. But then again, like who cancels you? Like who has the power to cancel you? Just carry on what you love doing. I think we take this a bit too seriously sometimes. What cancellation? Just speak your truth and then you'll be fine. Oh, I'm liking this sort of like solidarity happening in the comments. Okay, Mohammed is going on YouTube. Mohammed, if you go on YouTube, I am openly proposing you to do a collaboration. Like, we will do a collaboration. You're more than welcome to be a guest on my channel. We will collaborate, and I will do anything that I can do to promote your channel. So, all in all, to conclude, what we have here is that Baby Lasagna, again, allegedly said a couple of things. And, guys, Marina Satti unfollowed him. So if this was not correct, if this was fake news, why did she unfollow him? Why would she unfollow him? There are crazy people who kind of like track every single move that Eurovision stars do. I don't. I'm not that. I'm not there yet. I'm crazy in a different way. I stalk my exes, but I don't do Eurovision. So Marina Satti unfollowed Baby Lasagna after this, and but then again, I didn't verify that. I need to check that. Anyway, oh, we have someone from Croatia. MP, what do you think about what's going on? Because you are from Croatia. I think you do have a platform to speak up. Like, are you? Do you? Is this a legit interview? See, Marina started to unfollowed maybe before this drama because this drama unfolded, I think, beforehand. We're just hearing this right now. But is the drama real? MP, answer me. You're from Croatia. Oh, Nemo and Bambi. See, I had no idea. We should do these lives more often, guys, so that you can give me more insights. I would have never known. So if this happened, if these unfollowings happened, do you think there is a correlation between this and the interview? What is HR? Human resources. Okay. A couple of people on Twitter say that this is fake news, y'all. Okay. I'm just going to refresh my Twitter. Okay, there is a statement. Sorry, I'm just seeing this. Oh, we have. Okay. Are you ready? Okay, HR Croatia. Okay. So Baby Lasagna on his Instagram says, I won't beat around the bush, and I feel like I have to respond because I owe that to Eurovision community. I didn't feel like I had to express this online, but now I see that there is some confusion about it. So let me say it. I condemn the actions of, this is quote Baby Lasagna, not me, quote Baby Lasagna. I condemn the actions of Israel's government. I bow my head to Palestine and its victims. I keep them in my prayers every night I go to sleep. Likewise, I will truly give my best to help those wounded by this horrific tragedy. Love, America. I like this. This is a good statement. I think all of us would agree. It doesn't say much about the interview, though. It's a good statement. But then again, like he is being pushed to make a statement about um, the war, which the alleged actions has got nothing to do with it. But then again, I mean, I don't really know. Nemo unfold Baby Laza on Instagram. Like these are all happening today, but you guys are saying that it happened before. Oh, you have a screenshot. Share it. I don't know, guys. I mean, if you want to do this in here, we can do this in here, but it will not resolve what's going on. So up to you guys. I'm all up for giving you a platform to talk, but the reason why I'm doing this is to understand if what Baby Lasagna said is legit, if it's real, if the interview is real. So, uh, yeah. Yeah, I do agree, laid back developer. It is important to mention these things. It's just that it seems that it's being forced. I think I appreciate statements that come from heart when it's natural. Because these are very fragile situations, as you would agree, probably. Um, yeah. Do we think that this will create more conversations about like these like conflicts happening on Eurovision? I don't know. There are a couple of things happening on. After 6 months of fans begging him to say something, Baby Lasagna only now comes out with the right thing after he's threatened with losing his whole fan base and has no choice, says Benji from Twitter. And they carry on saying that, quote, he makes no apology to Bambi Thug at all for the way he described them. Disgraceful. Quote ends. I mean, are you guys like, I would suggest you go on Twitter, put Baby Lasagna, and then just check latest posts. There is a lot going on. Okay, let me just fix this. Oops. Sorry guys, I need to fix this. Okay, I'm gonna replace this camera, and in the meantime I'll play Euphoria so that you don't get bored. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, I'm back. I'm really sorry, guys. Really sorry. Really sorry. We're back. We're back. Okay. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Is everything okay? Can you please confirm, one of you? It's vile. Look at what's happening at Twitter. Like just look at Twitter and like just write Baby Lasagna and check the latest ones. Okay, thank you, Minty. Thank you. It feels like Eurovision 24 week is. No, Mohammed. Eurovision 2024 week is not back. Otherwise, I would have been cancelled. Maybe I'm cancelled. I don't know. Am I cancelled? Why would he have to apologize to Bambi? They behaved extremely childish during this event. That's a perspective. Okay, Milan, I cannot check my Instagram because if I do, I will lose you. Like I will lose all of you, and I don't want to do that. But I will check after this live. Is there anyone within you, like amongst you, who went to Eurovision this year? Like who actually went to Sweden and experienced the vibe? Like any of you who went there, because I would like to know, because I think for a lot of fans, it was a very difficult year. And people didn't like it. And people didn't enjoy it. A lot of people didn't go due to fear, and it's terrible that Eurovision creates an influence for fear, because I think for our community, Eurovision stands for courage and like music and creativity, and it's like the one platform that we can be free, and so many of us found freedom in Eurovision, and now it's this platform that incites fear. Doesn't seem right. Milan, I'm not a student, but I lost all my money in Sweden at Eurovision trying to make videos. So that's why I'm not really feeling like going to Switzerland next year. It's so expensive, y'all. Like, if you go to Switzerland, okay, go to go to Switzerland, but like get a hotel. Don't do Airbnb and shit. One thing that's making me feel free is using less and less social media. Well, I love you, but I also hate you because I cannot do that because I live on this platform and my whole life is social media. Apart from Eurovision, I'm a social media manager, so yeah, a lot of therapy helps, and also meditation, and just like believing in the fact that okay, things will be okay. Malmö has been boiling with this situation with Israel even years before. Years? Oh, is it because of the population being condensely Muslim? Because I did experience that. If it's basil or basil, is it basil like French, or is it basil like basil? I don't know how to pronounce it. I think I should learn how to do it. So like one of you should teach me how to pronounce that city's name. Brazil, France, and Germany are close. Yeah. I don't really do Reddit up until I saw that false fake news about me. And maybe I should Google myself a bit more. I don't know. God knows what's out there. Maybe my nudes are out. I hope so. Okay, so I'm just as we go and as we speak, I'm just checking Twitter, and people say things like, "Oh my God, look at some people who they're saying what they're saying." Some people say baby lasagna. Sorry, baby. Oh, okay. Sorry, I misread. They're okay. They say baby lasagna hate will not be tolerated. I think none of us hate baby lasagna. Like hate is a big word. You may not appreciate him, you may not welcome him, you may not like him, but hate? I don't hate anyone. Okay, I would like to start a new conversation with you all because I think we have some people here right now, and I think I don't want to lose you. What do you think about Joost's redemption? Joost just pleaded unguilty, which means that he didn't do anything that would allow him to be disqualified. After all these months, he was pleaded to be unguilty. What do you think? Bombard me with your thoughts. What is this? Like, so many people are going crazy over this. Like, the jury, the judges didn't find him guilty, which is incredible. Like, he got disqualified from the finals. I mean, to me, that's like big deal for a finalist to be not able to compete at the finals. They must have done a big thing. But then the legal process ends with the legal authorities saying there has been nothing. Well, actually, let me not just talk, let me just quote. As you can see, as a person who got cancelled once, I know what I'm doing. Okay. Joost Klein's lawyer, and I quote, says, wait, No, this is not the one. The senior prosecutor says, "Today I have closed the investigation because I cannot prove that the act was capable of causing serious fear or that the man had any such intention." End of quote. Which means that the senior prosecutor agrees that Joost didn't do anything that could do harm. Let me go through your thoughts. Bye bye, late back developer. Thanks for joining us. A lot of people say that Netherlands will be sending Joost again next year, and if that happens, we have that to look forward to. But guys, seriously, it's been a full ride and it's been a full hour. Thank you so much for tuning in. I think we did well. I'm gonna leave this live out there so that other people can watch as well because it's quite late in the night. I don't know where you're watching from, but in London it's 11 p.m. So everyone has work tomorrow. So I just don't want to keep you up too long. I love you. Thank you so much for tuning in and like reconnecting with me. I will see you very soon. I love you. Take care. Don't be too late, and I will see you soon. Mwah.